This is day 1 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, I placed an egg in a glass with 150 milliliters of vinegar. When I turn it around, you can see better how the reaction is taking place. There's bubbles around the whole membrane of the egg, releasing carbon dioxide gas at the top. And when I turn it around, you can see the bubbles everywhere and the bubbles that are building up at the top. This is day 2 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, there are more bubbles around the membrane of the egg, but today there's more of bubbles at the top. Like there's a huge buildup at the top. You can barely see the egg through the glass, and when you turn it around, you can see the bubbles around the membrane. And let me test how the egg feels, like the quality. And when I touch it, it feels a lot lighter and like squishy. And yeah, and it looks lighter because it's like coming up and down. And normal egg wouldn't do that. So let me turn it around so you can see better. And that's it. This is day 3 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, there's less bubbles at the top from yesterday. And when I turn it around, there's still bubbles around. When I go on the top view, you can see there's the eggshell is starting to come off. And the egg is squishy like a balloon. It's like balloon-like. It's like jumping up and down. And when I turn it around, you can see the bubbles better. And that's it. This is day 4 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, the bubbles at the top are clearing up. And when I move the egg around, you can't really see, but the membrane is coming off and there's more shell coming off the egg. There's still bubbles on the membrane, and the egg has become very soft and squishy. Like it's very soft. And that's it for day 4. This is day 5 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, there's less bubbles at the top, and the egg seems much more softer than usual. You can see there's more holes at the membrane, and it's starting to come off. This is day 7 of the jumping egg experiment. As you can see, there's a lot less bubbles than before at the top. There's still bubbles at the membrane, but the membrane is pretty much off, and you can't really see the shell. You can see the parts of the membrane in the vinegar, little pieces of the membrane in the vinegar.